Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Sim Beauty Paris. So in today's video, we'll be teaching you guys how to do makeup on aged people. Yes, it's not just young ladies that do makeup. Just you need to learn how to do makeup on aged people. So if this is what you're interested in doing, keep on watching. So starting off, we normally start with our facial cleanser. For both young and old people, you have to take the normal process. Yes, just the few differences is on how you apply makeup on some of the wrinkled or places where some skin might cover, just like the eye area. I will show you guys in this video. I'll be showing you guys how to apply eyeshadow and how to also put on lashes for aged people that their lid must have covered their lashes and all. You find all those things out there. So with the normal procedure, you prep your skin, and starting off while prepping your skin, first thing you need to do is to cleanse your face. And after cleansing your face, you apply your serum. Whichever serum you have, you can work with it. Well, in today's video, I'm working with my Snail Mucin serum. So like we do it, apply that generously on the face, then massage it into the skin with your um with your hands. Yeah, massage it and make sure it dries in before you go over to the next. So next off, I'll be applying my moisturizer. That is when the face must have dried. I must have massaged everything into the skin and make sure it must have synced into the skin. So this is my Snail Mucin moisturizer. If you've been following me in this channel, you will know that I had to pour my Snail Mucin moisturizer into this particular Americold serum cup because my moisturizer was pouring out. Guys, I bought that moisturizer and it was busy pouring out from the cup. I don't know why. I don't know whether the problem is from the way I covered it or what, but for the many times that I'd left it inside my box, the whole thing poured. Like, it was so disheartening. And to think that this product is really really expensive, it's fucking expensive, and yet it's pouring. I've not even used and it's poured like that. So I had to pour it inside that small cup. So now I'll use my aqua grape. That's a matte finish. This is my primer to prime her face. Yeah, this aqua grape has two types. Like I said before, if you've been to this channel, I have explained that it has the matte finish and the dewy finish. And for the course of this particular tutorial, I'm using the matte finish. Yeah. So, and after applying your grip, when you apply your grip, use your brush to apply and apply it fast. Apply it fast directly to the skin and use your hand to massage to blend it in. Reason why you use your hand to blend in is if you just apply it with your brush, it will leave lines, and when you apply your foundations, you will see that line because this aqua grip is a kind of is thick, and if you don't apply it fast and use your hand to massage it fast, and once it start getting tacky while you're massaging, stop while you're using your hands to apply it into the skin very well. Once it start getting tacky, stop, because if you keep on dragging it, it is going to drag the product and you will not like it. So going over, I'll be using those two foundations I showed you. I think the V Beauty in the shade Ghana and Kenya. I'm missing it. I'll be using the Ghana for the forehead area and contour area, and then be using the Kenya all over the skin. I guess it's Kenya, right? I showed it, but I was not really looking. So that's me applying that onto the skin, blending it in step at a time. Don't pack too much products. Don't pack too much product. Just a step at a time, and blend in very well. Blend in very well. Like I always say, blending is the key to a good makeup. Like, no matter what you are applying, whether you're applying your blush, your foundation, even your skin prep, yeah, you blend. Yes, because when you're using your hand to, um go on to the products, that's the skin prep products that you use, you're blending. Yeah, you're blending. So blending is the only rule you have in makeup. In anything you do, blend. Just blend as if your life depends on it. So like we normally do, when you want to apply the under eye, ask your client to look up. She looked up, and we massaged it. So guys, we blended onto the under eye too, and went over to those places that our foundation might have not touched. Those places that had this, is just use it and use your beauty blend and make sure your foundation gets all over the place. So for the blush, I'm using the TM Essential Cheek Glaze palette. It has blush and cheek glaze in it. So I'm using the blush, the red shade there to apply on the cheekbone, forehead area, and the tips of our nose. That is places I apply my blush. And when applying this, guys, please blend. Make sure to blend in very well. It shouldn't just be like this. Just blend in very well. Blend until everything is seamless. You don't have any harsh lines. So for the highlights, I'll be using this caramel and creamy ivory. I'll be mixing the both of them to highlight her face. So for the highlights, normally I apply that onto my palm, mix it, because I love mixing. Yes, because if you might have a client that the shade, maybe the two shade that you have, if you use the other, if I had used only caramel, it would have been darker. Like it would have been too dark. It will not now serve as the highlight that is meant to serve as. But if you use only creamy ivory, it will be too light. I should not be so, you will not like it. Her melanin will just vanish if you use only creamy ivory. So we want to maintain her melanin skin yet and still have our highlights done. So that's why I mixed it. Now going on to apply it like I normally do, I use my beauty blender, guys. Take it with your beauty blender and apply directly onto the skin. Blend, 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 and blend and blend. Yes, blend as if your life depends on it. So normally for the highlighted areas are the under eye, the bridge of your nose, your forehead, your chin, and under the top of your mouth, on top of the person's mouth area. Yeah, so that is me highlighting those areas that needs to be highlighted. And as I'm highlighting it, I'm making sure to blend in very well. Make sure to blend in very well. If you look, I blend, I go back, I look, I blend. So take your time when doing this. Take your time to blend. So now I want to set the under eye, and before doing that I had to go over with that concealer again to blend before setting, because when I must have been highlighting the other areas, she must have looked down, and the part of her eye that had this thing must have caked already. So you have to now blend it out. It must have creased already, so you have to blend it out and make sure that you already gotten the powder that you want to use to set the highlights, so that immediately after blending you just go on to apply your powder. So that is what I'm doing here. I have my powder already on those brushes, so immediately after blending I take that directly onto her skin and blend, and words and blend. Yeah, so that is it. So for this video, my client here, her daughter contacted me and said, "Sim Beauty, I and my siblings want my mom to go for a photo shoot, and I'd want you to do her makeup." So I told her she had to book, and she had someone brought her mom to the studio for her shoot, because she's not in the country. So we started glamming the woman. One lovely thing about this section, the fun I had about this section is that this woman was so, calmer than even some young ladies. Man, she kept her face. Anything you asked her to do, she do. She was not disturbing. She was not, some people tell you, I'm tired. Ew. But she was just calm. She kept her face and everything was just going on smoothly, guys. So I enjoyed my section with her. So you see this place, I had to raise her skin here because you know she's an old woman and some places must have wrinkles. So what you do is those places that it is as if that they are folded, use your hand to lift it while applying your foundation. Like now I'm contouring the nose. So I found out that the color I used earlier was a kind of a bit darker. So I had to go and mix in again and use my beauty blend. I was using my brushes. I used my brush because I needed to lift that other part where her skin was kind of folded. Do you get? You can see it from this video. So when I was applying that one, I had to use my hand to raise that place to make sure the product got there. You get? So after that, I went on with that beauty blender to blend everything. Blend it seamlessly. Blend as if your life depended. In any step you take, just blend. Any step you take, just blend. So that is me blending. I am blending the nose area so that there won't be that nose contour won't be so harsh. So after that, I begin over my powder to set all over the face, the contoured areas, the just the contoured area before going over to set. So that's me using my Bicham Ageless powder palette to set all over her face. Yeah. So guys, at this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Do subscribe to my channel. Share this video to your friends. Share it on your story so that people that need it might also get it. Sharing is caring. Yeah. As you can see, I am lifting that her face again to blend. So when working on old people, there are so many places that have just any area that you want to apply that you feel you need to lift and hold the person. Just use your hand and lift and hold the person. So for the blush, I'm using that my Sylvia MAC eyeshadow palette. I love, if you're on this channel, I love this particular shade for even both dark and light skinned people. I use it for to set my blush and it's always turned out nice. You can see we were just soft on our mama, so she was just sleeping. We have a gentle touch, guys. When we touch you feel the gentleness in our touch. Yeah. So going over to set with our setting powder, I'm using my Mirac setting powder in the shade Cinnamon. I mixed it with ginger. Yes, I mix setting powder too. Yes, I do mix setting powder. So anything you have, you can mix to get the perfect shades that you need. You guys, even if you don't have all the shades, you can mix a lighter shade and a darker shade to get a color in between. So learn that one today. So that's me setting all over the face. I'm snatching the nose, and after this I'll be going over the eye to apply her shadows. This is me setting the brows, and I'm going to use my wax. If you've been on the channel, you know that this is what I use to trim my brows. So I did my brows off camera, then went over to do her eyeshadow. And here I'm using my Benard White Clan eyeshadow primer to prime her eye. Now I am lifting her eyes. Her eyes is a kind of folded, like it's a kind of saggy. So I had to lift her eye to be able to apply that all over the place that I want to apply. And as I'm even transiting now, I'm using this art shadow to transit, and I'm using the brown shade in that art palette. Now I am lifting her eyes so that I can get to the area that I want to get to. Use your hand and lift the eye, then apply to the area that you want to. So that's me applying that with my that shade. Then going over to the lid, I used that shade that you saw from the same palette. I had to lift the eye again and place the color I want to be on the lid. So you see me placing it. Yeah, I'm using that shade to place it directly on the lid. Yes, that is how I applied her shadows. Yeah. After that, you blend. Blending is the key, guys. Blending is the key. See, the importance of blending can never be overemphasized in makeup. So in everything you do, in every step you go, blending is the key. So to if you've been on this channel, you know that I also use that particular shade I use for blush to apply on the brow bone. This has the kind of color that it gives the brow bone that is always so beautiful. I had to also mix it again. Went on to mix my and yellow. If you mix orange and yellow very well, you can get that particular shade that I normally use. So I went on to mix them. Then going over with that same brown eyeshadow, I went on to create depth in the inner part of the eyeshadow. Yes, so that is it for this eyeshadow. So guys, like I was saying, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Click the like. You can like this video if it was helpful. Share the videos with your friends. Sharing is caring. So now I'm using that dark eyeshadow to further. I want the outer part to be a bit darker. So and when applying black shadow, don't pack too much. If you pack too much, it will be very hard for you to blend it. So whenever I want to do that, I just take it a little and then blend it in. So going over to apply her lips, I went on with my Bicham Ageless Lip palette. Using the brown from that palette, I went on to line her lips. I'd already applied the lashes. I did the lashes off camera, but I said I wanted to show you guys how I apply my lashes. So I had to leave the other lash so that I can use it to show you guys how I placed her lash. So going over, I went on with that pink shade to further apply on the lips, then blend everything together. Blend and blend. Like I said, blending is the key. As a makeup artist, have it at the back of your mind that no matter what you do, you must not fail in your blending. So you see the way I just blended that lipstick, and it's turned out so nice. You get? So you can even ask your client to open her mouth so that you can blend to the area where your brushes cannot get to while the lips is closed. Yeah, so just make sure to blend well. So this is me lifting that her eye. What I do is I lift the eye, then get to see the natural lash, then place the lash on top of the first lash on top of the natural lash, and that is it. Look at how beautiful Mama is already looking, even before the makeup was done. Some young ladies don't even look half this beautiful. See what a beauty! See how beautiful. Melanin popping. I'm just using the powder, my Bicham Ageless powder, to set the all over the face. Then using my Melanin compact palette, I think in the shade 009, to dust off the highlights on the highlighted areas. So dust that off. So that is it. Then going over to I'm actually applying my shadow, the under eyeshadow. You guys know that this particular step, I don't miss it whenever I'm doing makeup. I cannot miss that step. Like if I miss it, it will be like as if something is missing, and then it actually makes whole lot of difference. There's this difference different effect it gives to makeup when you do it. So I apply the under eye shadow directly under the eye, then I'm using my gel liner to line her waterline. Yeah, and that is it. Mama was just so calm. She kept her face, and it made the work easy for me. So using that shade from that Bricham Ageless palette, I had to still set the nose contour. This is also when the principle of re-emphasizing what you've done, the principle of reapplication comes in. So this is the blush. Me also re-emphasizing the blush. That's reapplying the blush. Don't pack too much. Let it be subtle. Blend very well. Once you blend very well, everything will just come together, and you will love your makeup. Even your clients will love your makeup. Even people that view your work after you must have posted will love it. They don't have choice than to love it once the whole thing is well blended. And this is me setting all over the face. I had to bathe that face with my setting spray and then fan it for it to dry into the skin very well before going over to apply my cheek lid. So I'm using these two shades. I'm mixing them on my palm, then apply it on the cheek directly. And as I'm applying, I'm blending at the same time. Apply, and I'm using my beauty blender to apply that, and at the same time blending. So I'm applying that on the cheek, on the forehead, applied on the bridge of her nose. Then I'll be using my small brush to get the remnants of my palm to go through the nose contour area. It makes that place shiny. I love it when it's shiny. So using my Tehila palette, I'm highlighting her face with those two shades, mixing. Guys, there's nothing you cannot miss in makeup. You can even miss powder, you can miss eyeshadow, you can miss highlights, you can miss anything missable. Just make sure you mix correctly and blending very well to get what you want. So after highlighting, I lighted the tip of her nose, the bridge of her nose, the brow bone. I love highlighting my brow bones. If you know me, you know that I don't skip that. So going over to apply glow on her face, I'm using the Nuban Beauty Glow in the shade Men. So for that, and when I'm applying this particular glow, I applied it a little. A little goes a long. You don't have to do too much. We have finally come to the end of this video. We had Mama's wig on and her gele on, and look at how beautiful Mama was. Just feeling herself and blushing. Look at how beautiful our Mama is looking. Guys, our mothers are not left out in this slaying game. So at this point, we've gotten to the end of this tutorial. Like, comment and share, and see you in my next video. Bye.